To welcome next 2026 Tata 125-111, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about commuter motorcycles entering the Indian two-wheeler market, the 2026 Tata 125-111. This bike marks Tata Motors' bold re-entry into the motorcycle segment and aims to redefine what an everyday commuter should be. Whether you're a student, delivery rider, city commuter, or budget enthusiast, this bike promises to blend heritage design, modern features, and outstanding running costs. Let's unpack everything you need to know. Let's begin with the heart of the bike, the engine performance. Under the fuel tank sits a 124.7 A 125cc, air-cooled, single-cylinder 4-stroke engine engineered for fuel economy and smooth city performance. While official power figures can vary, similar Tata 125cc models are reported to produce around 11.8 PS of power with torque in the 10.48-10.5 Nm range, figures that put the 125-111 right in the mix with segment rivals like the Hero Splendor, Honda SP125, and TVS Radar. IDRSS (1/2) Cars 360 plus 1. The engine is paired with a 5-speed manual gearbox, which helps keep the bike flexible whether you're cruising on the highway or jockeying through traffic. The gearbox is tuned for smooth acceleration from low speeds, making it forgiving for beginners while still offering enough punch when you need it. In real-world tests, bikes of this class typically have a top speed around 110 km/h, meaning it's more than capable for both city and occasional highway use. IDRSS (1/2) Cars 360. When it comes to fuel efficiency, arguably one of the most important aspects of any commuter motorcycle, the 125-111 shines. Tata's new eco-tuned engine setup focuses on maximizing mileage without compromising rideability. Claims and early estimates suggest high 80s to low 90s km/L mileage, which is extremely competitive and puts it among the most economical bikes in the segment. For daily commuters and delivery riders, that means fewer fuel stops and more savings. IDRSS (1/2) Dr. Navmitra Clinic Plus One comfort and ride quality have clearly been thought through. The 125-111 keeps a classic upright riding posture, supported by a long, padded seat that ensures minimal fatigue even on longer rides. Ground clearance is around 165 mm, which means potholes and uneven roads won't be much of a worry in urban or semi-urban environments. The suspension is typically a telescopic fork up front with twin shocks at the rear, simple but effective for most road conditions. IDRSS (1/2) by Vesh Vlog. Let's talk design, and this is where the Tata 125-111 really stands out. It leans heavily into a retro-inspired aesthetic, pairing vintage cues with modern touches. The fuel tank is sculpted yet classic, and chrome or dual-tone elements give it a premium look that's rare in the budget commuter segment. While it carries old-school charm, it does not feel outdated, quite the opposite. The round headlamp with LED lighting, LED taillamps, and premium finishes ensure it looks contemporary and purposeful on the road. IDRSS (1/2) Cars 360 plus 1. Another smart design choice is the instrument cluster. In its higher trims, the Tata 125-111 gets a digital analog console, combining the familiarity of an analog speedometer with the modern digital readout for fuel, trip meter, and other key data. Some variants might even offer Bluetooth connectivity and smartphone pairing, a feature seldom seen at this price point. IDRSS (1/2) Cars 360. On the safety convenience front, Tata hasn't held back either. You get CBS, combined braking system, or optional front disc brakes in select trims, which help shorten stopping distances and improve safety. The tires are tubeless, a big plus for flats and puncture resistance. There's also a USB charging port, perfect for charging phones on the go, and a side stand engine off switch for peace of mind. IDRSS (1/2) Cars 360. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: a price. Available estimates and early listings suggest the 2026 Tata 125-111 could be priced anywhere from roughly a superscript 155,000 at the very entry level up to around a superscript 175,000, a superscript 195,000 for higher trims. Exas showroom, India. Variations depend on features like front disc brakes, digital console, Bluetooth connectivity, and dual-tone paint options. If these figures hold, Tata is offering undercuts or matches many longest-standing competitors while adding more features and a fresher design. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Daily24news.com+1. So what makes the Tata 125-111 unique? First, it's the brand value and trust that Tata Motors brings, a name familiar across millions of Indian households thanks to cars and commercial vehicles. Secondly, the blend of retro design married to useful modern tech makes the Spike appealing to both young riders and traditionalists. You're not just buying a commuter, you're buying a bike that looks stylish, feels premium, and performs reliably every day. Another plus is the efficiency focus. Tata has engineered this bike to deliver excellent mileage, a key factor for cost-conscious riders in India and neighboring markets. Whether it's your daily office commute or weekend excursions, the 125-111's engine and fuel-saving tech make sure you spend less on petrol and more time riding. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Dr. Navmitra Clinic. From a competitive standpoint, the Tata 125-111 aims to take on segment stalwarts like the Hero Splendor Plus, Honda SP125, TVS Raider 125 and others by offering similar performance specs but with a clearer focus on value and features. The retro appeal gives it an identity of its own, something that not all commuter bikes emphasize. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Cars 360 in summary. The 2026 Tata 125-111 isn't just another run-of-the-mill commuter bike. It's a thoughtful package built for everyday use, fusing economic performance, practical features, comfort, and timeless design. If you're in the market for a new bike that's easy on the pocket, fuel-efficient, reliable, and turns heads with its aesthetic, this one deserves a serious look. That wraps up our detailed review of the 2026 Tata 125-111. If you're planning to buy a commuter motorcycle this year, let me know in the comments what you want to compare this with, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more in-depth bike reviews right here on Bike Next.